You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
To throw, Williams. Catch made by Lovett. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He puts him air under this one. Right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
And the Bears, first down.
First down, Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Prescott takes off with it. And they're not going to get an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper. It gets 0.
No throw, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. He's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys almost took it all the way back. Oh, what a return down to the 5. Oh, there he was. A step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do. Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or 2 away from that kind of glory.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. It's an option right that begins this drive. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd down from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope.
And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception points. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game.
Cowboys 20.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams on the play action. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard
Williams from the gun. Cut out left. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Okay, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
38. Cowboys 20.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs from 37. They Go play action on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
That's another Cowboys.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Luther Burden. So they're left facing a fourth down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The Bears back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Handoff to the back. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they go, getting set for third and 4. Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A throw here on first. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Pass play on first and 10. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. Third and long for him here. Throw left side finds Burden. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard, but like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
I mean, we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, Just keep stepping on that gas.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Williams to throw on third. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down at the line.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Intended for
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
It's now third down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. He keeps this one himself. And keeping his own lead constant. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework. And they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
On now comes their punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Bears about set for their next possession. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Give now to the running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's Williams. Called in by Lamb, right side. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Williams from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 10.
No throw, third and long. Into the hands of Pickett. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
You just get the play off. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Bears football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Trying the right side. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys offense and Luther Burden getting set here for another go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Dumped off to his running back. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's Hill on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
That's another Cowboys.
They hand this one off. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
It's second
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Cutting deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen. Escapes the defender. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cowboys
In the red zone on 1st. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throws caught. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. They'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it an 18-point game.
Cowboys 27.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Smith on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30.
Off the play fake, Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
He'll air it out on 3rd. That is caught. He's got Lamb. He has this down to the 34. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Another carry for him. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down throw by Williams. That one's complete, right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Williams set to pass. It's Pickens on a slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
Right up the gut. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams from the gun. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And the Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Brought in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
At the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Here's Williams. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Zach sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Not a lot of progress processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
27.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Dak off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
From the gun is Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Play
line.
action, Prescott. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Prescott. It's caught left side by Hill. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dak throwing again. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. At the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throw him back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They give it to him again. Oh, the football's loose. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. And it's caught. He's got Lambs. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 33. Going ground here. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
So the Bears come away with the win. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends. And then they'll wake up tomorrow and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.